even today we got some unboxings for you, as I acquired some more Star Wars Collector Series figures recently. If you guys haven't seen it, card right here of a previous video that I did of unboxing quite a few of these. And was out shopping, stopped at a few, I don't want to say vintage toy stores, but secondhand toy shops. And got a hold of a few that was currently missing. The cheapest one I got was this dude right here. Got a Figrin Dan. So one that I was like, I can't quite remember your name off the top of my head. But he does come with the instrument. We'll go over the looks of them. I got a Snow Trooper here. A Jawa with actual working lights still, which is surprising from something that's like, oh god, yeah, it is over 20 years old now, isn't it? And a Sand Trooper. So I guess first and foremost, we'll start with the little Jawa. It's going to be the easiest one to show off. But, been collecting these guys, because I just think they're pretty cool. Again, stuff I didn't have growing up. So, it's kind of like collecting something that was a part of my childhood, because my mom was the one that collected these ones. But it's still new to me, which I think is what makes these things still exciting. Like, I could go and like collect like the, oh, whatever the heck they're called now. But anyways, the older, smaller Kenner figures. But like, I used to have a majority of them. I definitely don't want to try to collect all of them all over again. And yeah, there's a lot less of these, but I can still have pretty much all the main characters. And they're in a much larger scale, which I think is kind of cool. Granted, well, to be fair, I was going to say the smaller ones would take up less space, but then again, there's way more of the smaller ones. So that is something to consider. He's also got some, oh, he's got a little ding right there. I don't know what that is. Kind of looks like a flashlight. Let's get this off of here. Now, the one thing that's kind of, I think is like slightly sacrilege is that, like, for these kind of figures, like these old, like the Kenner 12-inch scale figures, I never really ever see these open. Like, they were kind of like the way they were displayed and the way people collected them. You always see these in the package. But then again, a lot of those like 90s ones, you see a lot of those you can find fairly easy in the boxes, because for the most part, anybody that really like collected them, mainly I imagine bought them because they thought they would get expensive. And lo and behold, majority of them are not that bad to acquire. At least the figures. I know like the play sets and the vehicles can get quite pricey, but so this is the Ting. It kind of looks like a I have no idea what this is. It kind of looks like a lightsaber. It might be an attachment for this thing, because it kind of looks like a barrel thing. I know I had a few people in the comments of the previous video let me know that the lightsabers actually do come apart, which is freaking awesome. Also, I just realized my dog is chewing on things in the back room behind me, being super loud. Yeah, you. Looking at you. Sucking on your dinosaur's face. Okay, he spit it out of his mouth now. He might be considerate. Yeah, I'm not too sure. This is actually... Oh, you know what? This is probably the droid, the droid activators. Like the controllers. That's what I imagine. But you also get his gun. I have no idea where this hooks onto. Maybe around his waist. I guess I'll figure that out at some point. But he does have a little holster on the side of here, which I'm going to presume this can go into. Like so, which is pretty sweet. And another on the other side. Back here is his little button. So when you hit the button, you can see his eyes glowing. I'll shut off one of these lights here so I can check it out a little bit better. But pretty spiffy. I think the only thing is like, in the movie, you never really got to see their faces, but like here I can... That's a Jawa. That looks like he's just a dude with a taped up face. But pretty neat. Articulation. Nothing really at the body. Oh crap, now that I took it off, Gonna be one of those like nightmares to get back to where I need it to be. And almost there. There we go. Good to go. Arm. Well, feels like I only get one direction out of that. So with the legs. You ever want to see a lower section of a Jawa? There you go. Kind of looks like a burn victim. a little bit too much like a burn victim. It feels like he might have like one of those joints, if it focus, like you see on the larger ones. But for the most part, I think you get pretty much standard action figure articulation of him. But still, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Next, I guess we'll go with the one I was the most pumped about, is the Sand Trooper. Which, when you open them up, you get like a little bit of a bio here, which is cool. But, sadly, out of all that stuff, didn't get a Stormtrooper. Which, they're my favorites. I love Stormtroopers. I used to collect, like, when I collected the smaller Kenners and also the, the Black Series for a little bit. Pretty much stick primarily with just collecting Stormtroopers. This, you do get the longer blaster and the backpack. Oh, you got a lot of stuff to clip. Not sure why I mainly collected Stormtroopers for the most part. Well, I know, because I'm a sucker for things with helmets on their heads. Because armoring is just super duper sweet. It's hard to explain, but just anything with armor on it's just way better than things without armor on them. It's kind of like Batman. Batman's cool, but armor Batman's just way sweeter. Let's see. Oh! I'm pretty impressed that I got that off pretty much in one shot. Get his blaster out. It's unsurprising, the plastic isn't really holding up like it used to. But, longer blaster rifle. Looks nice. Sadly, the bipod can't move, but that's to be expected. For the Trooper here. Helmet looks cool. Like that you got like the little sand dirt pattern on them. You got the shoulder pad, which is pretty atypical of a Sand Trooper. The backpack looks like it just pegs in like so. It's pretty simple to do. Looks good. For the undersection, it's just got like the armor is kind of like a rubber material, and then it's just got spandex here for the undersection here, which looks nice. You do get the articulation like you've seen on the other Star Wars figures we did previously, but sadly the helmet is just a head. And then we'll toss on his blaster rifle real quick. Maybe. Kind of wish that like they held the rifles a little bit better. You know? It's just like, it's almost like a cane for him, if you will. I think might be able to get him to hold both hands. Might be a bit of a chore. Oh, it's got a peg though. Can I hook it into the backpack? That'd be cool, but I'm not seeing a peg hole anywhere. Makes me a little sad, but I guess it at least has some options. So I'm pretty happy with this. I guess the one thing about these that I was never quite that big of a fan of growing up is the helmets on the Troopers never looked quite right to me. I don't know, just the shape of it always seemed a little bit off, but I think a lot of it has to do with the eyes. Maybe the mask is a little bit too thin. Let me know in the comment section below, but pretty spiffy. As I say, the rubber is actually in really nice shape. Like, this section is the only part that seems like it's discoloring a little bit. And same with the helmet, slightly more off-color than the body. But then again, kind of works with this character. Alright, next. This is the one that was the cheap one. Because I got this guy for literally 10 bucks. Because I think the Snow Trooper was actually the one that was the most money. The Jawa and the Sand Trooper cost me 15. And the Snow Trooper I'm pretty sure was 20. Oh no, he's 15 too, okay. But I noticed he has like, Oh, alright, it comes off. I was like, there was some like white fluff on his arm. And I was kind of hesitant on grabbing it, but then I'm like, well, for $10, worst comes to worst, he could just be one of the band members in the back. If I decided to get more of them. Oh god, he's so veiny. Like just the side of his head. Thankfully though, I'm not sure how he got dirty inside of the box, like he was never open, but it's definitely a little bit dusty. Yeah, as you guys can see, he had like a little bit of white there. Give it a... No, it doesn't smell bad. It smells like a figure. It's got some gray pants, little black suit here. Oh, it opens up. Oh, they're still like partially alien. How you doing, boys? Kind of just a guy wearing a mask, you know? Alright, I wasn't quite expecting it. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's kind of like you know which jacket it goes to. That's pretty spiffy. It only has two little clasps to keep it in. But not too bad. Pretty excited about this. Head can rotate. Kind of reminds me of the brain bug from Starship Troopers. If you guys have ever checked out that movie, definitely should. But it definitely seems like the brain bug could have been inspired by this guy a little bit. Then he also comes with his musical instruments. Said the name of it on the box. If I care to look back down, maybe it's at one of my feet. This one. It is a clo horn. Hopefully I said the right. So that is supposed to go in his mouth like so. And then I'm assuming he can't hold this thing because of the way his arms are shaped. Oh, huh. Okay. I guess the way, like, they're actually kind of like a rubber, which is weird, but like, he gets enough friction. Huh. Kind of surprised. Not too bad. It's got the... Oh man, his joints are super loose. I'm actually kind of liking him more than I thought I was gonna. Like, he's actually decently posable compared to the other ones. Hands can even articulate a little bit. Might have to try to get more of that guy. Might have to get the full bin. Maybe though, because I do have somewhat limited space for the Star Wars collection. Because for the most part, I'm going to try to keep it in the one case, but we shall see. I do got lots of other things I got to buy. I know at some point I might have to reorganize the collection. Also going to have to pick up this room. I like that he's also, was like, if you had him in the box, he was actually holding onto the weapon. But, unsnap that. Hopefully it doesn't have too many. Got the Star Wars fan club card at the top if I wanted to join the club. I don't even know if that's still a thing anymore. Guy, you can let me know in the comment section below. I just realized something. This guy's got a missile. Do you shoot things? I didn't pay attention to the package, but I didn't think you shot things. Oh, it also... That's kind of creepy. What is this hook to? You know what? Figure this out in a second. Come on. I know these aren't the good ones. That's why I use them for the wires. But, alright. So... Oh! His blaster's got a blaster! Oh, this is actually 10 times cooler. Give it. Give it to me. Give it. Alright. So that goes in there. I forgot that some of these shot things, and I didn't even realize that when I bought this thing. How does... Ho ho ho. Like a kid in a candy shop. Alright, so how is this attached to his head? Because I... Oh, okay, so it's literally got shoved through his neck. Interesting, interesting. Oh, that's a good way to damage your figure. Alright, okay, I gotta be careful not to move this thing anymore because I just realized it's starting to crinkle the material a little bit. So that's a little scary. Because this is actually kind of leathery. Like you can see in the back, it's starting to fudge up a little bit too. So, sadly, not gonna be able to play with this one that much. Which I guess, like, again, like it being grittier, kind of remind, like having some like little damages here and there, kind of helps to replicate the movie a little bit for me. Outfit's super dope though. Like, armor looks nice. Again, it's kind of like the Stormtrooper. Thankfully, none of it's tacky. I already had the backpack attached to it. Cloth, thankfully, you don't have to worry about much. It's got little ammo pouches. It actually had some ammo, I could hold on to them. It's pretty neat. Boots look nice. So, how does this shoot? Is that a button? Where's the button? Kind of just curious how far this can actually fire. Okay, well, I'll take it off his hand. Give it a better look down. I really don't see a thing. Oh, okay. I think maybe? Scope? Thing? Do I push on you? Do I push on you? Do I push on you? Button, no? Oh god, I'm so lost. I know the trigger isn't going to be the thing that fires it. It's definitely locked in there. Watching up. What was that? And now it went behind my accessory bin over there. That makes me sad. Well, shoots pretty good. So that's cool. Definitely if you guys want to get a hold of a snow trooper, be very careful with this part when you're unboxing it. Definitely gonna have to smooth that out a little bit. So I'd say out of these, probably I think this guy turned out the best. That was pretty sweet. I don't know about $15 sweet though, because he costs as much as the two troopers. But then again, he doesn't have problems. This guy actually has problems. And then got a little bit of soft spot for him, but to be honest, Alien was probably the best one out of the lot. So anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought, and help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We'll see you guys in the next video. Also, this would have been on Patreon in advance, so if you guys like to help support the channel, definitely make sure to go check out our Patreon. And you guys can see these unboxing videos sooner than they are on YouTube. Bye-bye.